As I've gotten involved in this, I've done some study, I've done some research. You begin to look at the different people on both sides of the issue, people who are for it and people who are against it. And the general consensus of this is, as I've said, this is not a charge of illegal logging that was leveled against Gibson. The best that I've been able to find is there was an unintentional but in good faith clerical error on a shipping document. These things were labeled as a finished product because India considers it to be a finished product. They cut down the logs, they cut them into blanks, palleted them up, and sell them this way all over the country. And we labeled it as a finished product. Why that determination is, I don't know. But my understanding is that once it got to the States, they looked at this and said, well, what are you going to do with this? And they said, well, we've got to take these blanks and turn them into fingerboards. And so someone said, well, then it's not really finished if you're going to do something more with it. And you've labeled it as finished. All of a sudden, that's a red flag. You might be trying to sneak in illegally logged lumber here. And instead of having an accountant pick up the phone with his pocket protector and ballpoint pen to resolve this, they sent armed agents with body armor and automatic weapons with military tactics into a guitar manufacturer. This was not an arrest warrant on a meth lab. This was a search warrant on basically a white-collar manufacturer. And I have no idea why you would do that in this day and age to a citizen who, as Ben has said, is trying his best to comply with this law, who is part of all of the organizations who are fighting against illegal logging. Gibson is on the right side of this. They're doing the best they can. Why did the government do what they did the way that they did? That's the answer. That's the question. There are no answers.